What is most salespeople's biggest fear? That's an easy one. Undoubtedly, it's the fear of rejection, the fear of people saying no to them. So here's something every sales manager should be teaching their sales team, and something every salesperson needs to know and should want to know. Rejection is what we salespeople get paid for. To illustrate my point, let's compare sales to two other professions. Let's take a junior doctor and a recently qualified accountant. According to a recent survey on salaries, they earn an average salary of around 35 to 45,000 a year, if they're lucky. In both cases, becoming qualified means earning a university degree and thereafter many more years of study, on-the-job training and continuous professional development. In complete contrast, it's possible to get a position in sales with very few qualifications and not a great deal of experience, especially if it's a commission-only sales position. And by learning to sell and really applying oneself, a good salesperson can easily earn a similar, if not considerably higher income. Why is this? Well, it's not because selling is especially hard work. Most doctors and accountants I know work an awful lot harder than most salespeople I know. So why do salespeople get paid so much? Obviously it's for making sales, and the more sales we make, the more we usually earn. But in my opinion, that is not what we get paid for. We get paid for being rejected, and sometimes even ejected. There's no other profession I can think of where someone is most likely to be rejected so frequently. Let's face it, very few people ignore their doctor's advice or reject their accountant's recommendations on how to save more tax. We get paid because we can handle the no's. It's the no's that most people could not handle that get us to the yes. Here's an example to illustrate and hopefully prove my point. As well as being hired to speak and train salespeople, I sometimes organise my own sales masterclasses. And Gunther is a self-employed telesalesperson I employ from time to sell tickets to these masterclasses for me. Now, the following figures are taken from his call log over the 15 days he worked on the last campaign. He made 900 cold calls to sales managers and sales directors. 688 of these were blocked by a receptionist who would not put him through. In other words, no's. 9 decision makers he was put through to were very rude to him and hung up. Definitely no's. 154 listened to his presentation but declined to purchase any tickets. More no's. 49 decision makers he spoke with bought. They bought a total of 97 tickets between them, and Gunther earned £5,500 in commission. A yes. Now, of course, just about anyone would come into the office first thing in the morning and happily make 49 calls one after the other if they know for sure that they would make 97 sales straight off. And you could argue that Gunther got paid for making the sales. I would argue that Gunther got paid for being able to handle the 851 no's. And in fact, he got paid £6.46 each time someone did say no to him. And of course, the better that Gunther gets at selling, the more he gets paid for the no's. So, being able to handle the no's is what we get paid for. And yes, of course, I can coach you how to sell more and how to handle the no's too.